Hey everybody, JPCowFace here. How are you all doing today? We are back with episode 18 today of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as the English Empire on Deity. And where are we at today? We are currently, as far as I'd see it, on the verge of being able to steal this game away from the AI, being so close to finishing this game through science, but through really good spy work and just continuing to push with our own expansion, we have managed to almost get on a even playing field with the AI. We're also on the verge of being able to clinch victory through a diplomatic victory as well. So today, I predict we might just be able to see this game out. I still wouldn't put money on us winning it, but I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. So let's get into the game. We've got to choose our civic and what we're going to move on to next. And we might as well work out what top tier government we're going to be pushing on towards. And well, I think digital democracy was what I spoke about before, because it's going to help with keeping our people happy, and that's going to help keep our production right up for these closing stages. And we are 6 turns got left for our launch Mars colony, and that will put us equal with Pachacuti, who's not researched smart materials yet. So that's where we're going to be in 6 turns. Whether he has researched smart materials by then, I do not know. But it's going to put us a lot closer to being able to win through a scientific victory, which would be awesome. I'd actually really like that, considering we were, for so much of the game, right down below everyone else. And we've managed to scramble our way up. Definitely not got as high scientific production, science production as anyone else. Well, not anyone else, but most of the other AIs. But we have managed to get ourselves where we are. So I'm really happy with that. We've currently got Mashhad here, who was under the control of the Ottomans, and that has flipped to a free city. So I'm going to take the opportunity to try and take Mashhad. We've got a few other Persian cities that are struggling now. We've taken the 4 of their cities, Tarsus, Bactri, Sparta, and Pasargadae. So Ray and Barca here are currently struggling. And if we manage to take Mashhad as well, they will continue to struggle. Looks like so will Adana, but that's really, look at it. That's not a city anyone's going to be interested in. But whatever happens will happen. We'll just carry on for the moment. Right, so we will hold tight with our ground units, and we will use our bombers to take down the defences there at Mashhad. Okay, so Alice has been in at Bursa, and right, we need her to get to work on taking down their spaceport, because Solomon was the next guy, well, Poundmaker as well now, but he was the next guy that had done 2 projects and also researched the nanotechnology for the 3rd project as well. Everyone seems to be pretty much there now, even we are, amazingly. So we're going to put Alice back to work, doing what she does best, disrupting rocketry. Okay, Millicent is one of our new spies, and she didn't get a very good promotion on her first job, siphoning funds, so we will just put her to work siphoning funds and see if we can get a promotion there for them. Okay, and we were just clearing this barb camp here, because why not? And we've got a Eureka there for robotics, which is cool. I'll take that. Right, and that is a +1 era score for globalization there. Which, is there anything in here that could be a policy here that's just going to help us research the later technologies here? We have quite a few city-states that we are the suzerain of, so just wondering what we can move liberalism up and replace. It's not really anything. Right. And I hold it at that. I keep everything as is. I don't want to lose amenities. That was something at the end of the war. Talking about war, actually, I need to make peace with Palmaker, who was automatically brought into our war when we declared war on Nader Shah of the Persians, because they had an alliance. So we can make peace with him, and that is going to obviously make our people a lot happier not being at war. So let's use our bombers and our fighters. Oh no, that's another bomber. Right, we can upgrade that bomber there. Right, we'll use this fighter. Just take out this free city unit. And this fighter cannot make it. Let's bring him closer to the edge. Right, get our bombers bombing the city of Mashhad. Heal up our battleship there. Our tanks need to wait. Alright, we have a builder to do something. Let's move him up here and we'll get some solar farms built around the place. Okay, let's just bring our navy back and just hold them in place for the moment. Okay, and we need to figure out what we're building next at Sparta. So we completed the broadcast center. We need amenities, so it could be a good idea to build an entertainment complex on this plain desert tile here. All right, Pasargadae has completed the granary, so they are happy enough to grow. And what do we want to build next here? Let's bring in a watermill. It's just going to give us a little boost to our food and production. Not a lot, but there's not much else I need them to build right now. We can use the city defenses to take out this free city unit. And we have another governor tile to use as well. Okay, I'm going to promote Amani here, I think. And I'm going to promote her with Emissary. And we could relocate her from Johannesburg. Let's just see Johannesburg. We'll move her out. I have lots of envoys at the moment to spend, so let me relocate her. I'm going to relocate her to Pasargadae, and she's going to have influence on these cities around Pasargadae to lose a bit of loyalty. So let's do that. Pasargadae. Okay, so people are starting to really not like us now, and that tends to be the trend when you come out of nowhere and suddenly you're on the brink of getting victory. Everyone decides that they don't like you. Mansa has been one of our friends for most of the games, so that is a quick change of heart from him there. All right, so we've got Congress here, and what have we got on the agenda today? Deforestation treaty prohibits chopping or clearing features of the chosen type, and we will do that. Let's save the rainforest. I don't believe we've got any rainforest in our empire, so I'll put a few votes in for that. Okay, and migration treaty, and I am going to once again put the vote in for Nader Shah. Going to put a few votes in there, and diplomatic points. Okay, right. So if we just have a look here at the score, we are on 18. This could be, yeah, this could be the decider on whether we win a diplomatic victory or not. I kind of don't want to, as I discussed before. I feel like diplomatic victory is just one of the lamest ways to go. Again, a win is a win. A win is a win. But of all the ways to win, it's my least favourite. And we've got the climate accords as well there. Right, so climate accords, that will be open for diplomatic victory points as well. All right, I'm just going to stick. I'm actually. I mean, how many points can I stick in? 10. A lot of points are probably going to be put in for me to lose points. Whether that would be over 10 votes, I'm not sure. It could well be. So I'm going to put in 6 votes, and we'll just see what happens there. All right, and as predicted, everyone put their votes in for us to lose points. Even if I'd put in all the points we had, we would have never been able to overcome 37 points for us to lose points. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. So I kind of knew it was going to go that way anyway. So that's going to mean we're back down to 16 diplomatic victory points. Yet there is more diplomatic points on the table to be able to win. There is these climate accords. And there is also, before I come out of here, right, we've got Nader Shah as well for -5 loyalty. And yeah, prohibit the chopping of rainforest. That kind of went our way as well. Okay, so for the climate accords, decommissioning coal power plants. I mean, that could be something we could really do well with. So we will look into that. It's not really the time to fully devote ourselves to that. Right, but we've got an inspiration there for environmentalism. So that's cool. Right, but we need to concentrate on taking the defenses down at the city of Mashhad. This bomber's got a promotion, so we will go with close air support. And we'll upgrade this guy over here and bomb with that guy. All right. Let's move our other tank army closer into position. Put him on alert. All right. So Liverpool has completed the arena, so that's going to be a little step towards making our people happier again. But we'll move straight on to the zoo. As you can see, -1 amenities at Liverpool. Lots of places are going to be unhappy at the moment, so we need to work on that. Right, we have some amber to sell and some diamonds to sell. Julius can have amber, and Poundmaker will take diamonds and amber as well for 20 gold a turn. We're happy. All right, and nuclear fission has been completed, and we have successfully sabotaged production at Mohenjo-Daro. So that's going to put a spanner in the works for any missions being completed at the Mohenjo-Daro spaceport. So that is cool. Right, where else do we want to go? Oh, we've got a tile here just to repair quickly, so we will do that. Let's see what we can do to the city defenses here. All right, so that's going to take a another turn to get them down far enough to attack and take the city. Right, so Hildred has sabotaged the production there. So this is the spaceport of Bursa, and they are really close, I'd reckon. Is this the... Yeah. So let's have a look. Bursa. We will move Hildred to Bursa and sabotage production there. Right, Stoke-upon-Trent has completed the zoo, and we want even more happiness in our empire. So we will go straight onto the stadium at Stoke-upon-Trent. I really want to get this the happiness up, and yeah, so that means amenities everywhere we can. And we've got some tiles just to fix up, so I'm just going to might as well just buy the builder from Stoke where we've got Liang, so we're going to get a full level builder for ourselves. Right, Bristol has finished the seaport, so they got some better sea tiles for us now, and they are a city that's struggling with amenities as well. So do we want to build? And we'll build a water park for Bristol. Now Wolverhampton has done a aid request, send aid. So that is something we could try and complete, but we're probably going to be pushed for food soon at Wolverhampton. So let's go into a lighthouse now for Wolverhampton. All right. Passagardia has built their watermill. And where do we want to go next? Let us quickly pop out a trader from there. That'll give them something to do. All right, so let's finish this city off. Free city of Mashhad. And one more should do it. Yeah. And then we should just be able to walk in and take Mashhad here. And we do. So that is awesome. We have another city under our control. Our empire is just looking sprawling now. We stretch right across these stretches of land and island outcrops as well. Yeah, a long way from where we started, really. Right, so we have also suffered the wrath of nature as well. So we have a aid request as well. I'm not going to put that in myself. I don't want to be gifting diplomatic victory points to anyone else. Right, so we need to, one, fix up these tiles here, and two, we need to come and deal with this barb camp up here. So we're going to move in the direction of this barb camp with various different units. And let's bring one of our fighters in that direction. Rebase him at Manchester. And then we'll move out from there. We will use one of our tank armies to move in the right direction as well. Okay, and right, so we're relatively at peace right now. There's no free cities to take. Some of these cities might flip pretty soon. Right, so we're definitely going to keep that city. That is now a third-hand city. Started off in the Persian Empire, taken by the Ottomans, and now has turned, is under the control of the English Empire. So that's pretty cool. Right, Newcastle has done a aid request as well. Right, so we need to think about green power. So we need predictive systems. We can already build solar farms, but offshore wind farms is really what we're going to want to benefit from. So predictive systems is where it's at for us. We already rely on really good sea tiles for a lot of cities. So where we can do that and improve sea tiles even further, that's going to be really good for us. Right, so yeah, this, so we will obviously finish. Well, do we need them? I'm going to say we'll put in predictive systems first. Let's hold shift down and get telecommunications lined up next. And then let's queue up robotics and nuclear fusion. And then we will go from there and see where we need to go next for our final sort of space mission projects. Right, so we've sent aid from Newcastle. We don't want to decommission yet. Well, we probably could decommission at least. Yeah, so let's do that. Yeah, we could probably pretty much start that everywhere now. It's going to be a nice lot of points for us in the climate accords. Okay, Tarsus. Tarsus will need some more housing. So let's start with getting the sewers in at Tarsus. Mashhad, we will repair the monument to start with. All right, so we'll fix that farm. Okay, we've got a special session. It's nothing to do with us. All right, and that is our third space mission completed. Launch Mars colony. So we are right up there with the best of them. Okay, that was a state city emergency against Wilhelmina. All right, so let's just see. All right, Wilhelmina is at war with 4 people, and she is not friends with anyone. She does have a bit of a bad attitude, if you ask me. Right. So we need to think about green power still. Do we want to do anything? We need some power, inland power for some of our inland cities. So yeah, so where there's space, we actually come and repair some more tiles before we do anything. But yeah, so any spare space, maybe we can plop down some solar farms, and that's going to help us. We'll just put our bombers on alert for the moment because we don't need anything really. Let's just have a look at the science leaderboard. All right, no one's no one's ahead of us now. And no one has researched smart materials yet. So we still need to science the hell out of this stuff. But yeah. So what do we want to do with this trader? First of all, let's just have a look at London. What do we want to do from London? We can get another trader down already. We are going to want to try and decommission the coal power plant, but we need to replace the power through green resources. So 6 turns. Let's put 1 turn into another trader. Right, Battery has built their zoo. We'll get a stadium built in there too. Passagadea. Right, where are we going to go next with Passagadea? Right. Let us decommission as well. We might as well go all in with this. Right, what can we do here? We could, yeah, let's just quickly repair our outer defenses at Mashhad. Right, can we escape with a Great Works for Emery? And we do. That is awesome. Right. Yeah, we didn't really have anything better for that spy to do. He had a promotion of being able to steal Great Works better, and we put him to work, so we managed to do that all right. Right. We have some furs to go to Pound Maker. We'll take that. Okay, so unfortunately we have had what I believe is our first spy action taken against us, which is really surprising, really. It's our first one, and Pingala has been removed from London, so we're going to have to wait until we are able to put him back in. Luckily, we were able to do our space mission before he got taken out. It would have only delayed it, it wouldn't have stopped it. But that is a little bit annoying considering we had Mildgid counter spying for us, so Mildgid needs to take a long, hard look at himself in the mirror and work out why that happened. Okay, let's heal up our modern armor army. And we'll just put our bombers on alert until we need them. Okay, this trader is what we want to do. Alright, Leventa was going to give us a free envoy for sending a trade route there, so that's an easy one. Let's just take that. Okay. Right, we are moving up with our units to deal with this barbarian camp up here. So let's take out their spec ops. Let's move into position with our tank army, and we'll put some shots in with our battleship here. Okay, we'll move our builder up. We're going to fix that camp for the furs, and then we will see what green power sources we can do with our builders. So we're probably going to want to build or buy quite a few builders for this green revelation we're going to have. All right, that's social media has been completed for us, and not got anything I really want to change at that moment. Right, siphon funds successful. That should be another promotion for our guy, and Alice has been doing her best, most fantastic work for us again, so that's awesome. All right, so London, I'm actually interested in more production for London without particularly making it overgrow. That we've got so much extra housing at London, it doesn't really matter. So Yeah, let's go with in-house trade route, and we will get +4 food and +4 production for London. Happy for that. Okay, we will repair this camp. Put another shot on this barbarian AT crew and take them out. All right. Let us deploy our fighter closer to where we're going to need him. All right, so this free settler we got from taking one of the cities has made it to where we were talking about settling our last city. So this seems like as good a place as any. It's no fresh water here, but we are coastal, so we will set down the city of York. All right. What do we want to start with here? Let's start with giving it some power. We'll build a wind turbine on the hill next to York. Right, Alice has been doing such good work for us. I don't know quite what we'd do if we lose Alice, but we should move her to Mohenjo-Daro now and take out their spaceport there. There we are, Mohenjo-Daro. Okay, and we have another promotion for Millicent here. Is it any better than the first one? We have Cat Burglar, so another spy with the ability to steal great works. And yeah, we'll take that. All right, so our cotton, spare cotton can go to Pound Maker. Okay, so production London, we did the trader. We now need to decommission our coal power plant. Is the right thing to do. It's a thing we need to do if we have conscious to save our planet. Right, and Liverpool as well. They are in the same position. Easier for Liverpool to sort out though. They've got a lot more coastal tiles to put offshore wind farms on though. But we'll work everywhere out in good time. Wolverhampton has built a lighthouse. We do have another slot for a trader now. So let's put them to work on trader. Keep our slots full. And right, so new city of York. Let's start off with housing that we're going to need. So we'll granary first. To put down another solar farm here. All right, so we have got a free era score for a fully built entertainment complex at Stoke-upon-Trent. So that is awesome. Let's repair these tiles with our builder. Okay, Hildred has moved to Bursa, and we are going to be sabotaging production. Doing everything we can still to put a spanner in the works for all the AIs to progress. Okay, so Millicent can now steal great works. Let's put her straight to work. Do we want to move anywhere else? So maybe two. So if we go to Mali, because they have the most culture, so we're just, you know, they are ahead on culture. So if we steal any great works from them, it's going to take something away from their ability to extend their lead and get closer to a victory. So let's move them to Segu. Okay, right, Plymouth has built their flood barriers. Though I couldn't tell you where. Did they finish the flood barriers, or did we just lose? I'm not sure what's gone on there. Never mind. Right, we will. What do we want to do now? Let us Right. If we build a seaport. Yeah, let's do a seaport at Plymouth. Stoke has completed their stadium. So what can we do now? That's very happy. +5 immunity C. All right. Do we want to do? Yeah. So it's another place we want to decommission our coal plant from. All right, Mashhad. Right. Everywhere is struggling so much. Okay, we are going to do a bread and circus project here. So what I'm hoping here is from doing so, and we've got Amani doing her influential work at Pasagadia. We'll do a bread and circus project from Mashhad. And I'm hoping that when these cities flip, they want to flip over to us nice and quickly. So we will just see what happens there. Let's clear this camp. And from doing so, we've got Eureka for guidance systems. So that is very cool. Let's move our battleship back to where we want them. Right, we fixed up this camp here. So let us put down some solar farms and some wind farms. Okay, so we have some turtles to sell. Who wants our turtles? I feel bad for Nadashar. Let's let him buy them. It shouldn't have too much of an effect on him trying to keep hold of his cities, really. All right, so back with our builder. Let's keep on improving, fixing these tile improvements. Okay, so Ray and Parser have both flipped, and they are wanting to flip to our empire. So I think rather than aggressively taking Ray and Parser, well, or do I want to move in and pillage and benefit from? Yeah, I want to do that actually. That is what I want to do. So Persia have a lot of units in here. I don't know if they're going to try and take Ray back by force. We will see. Let's rebase this fighter to Mashhad. Okay, we're going to use our bombers here to take out these free city units. And got our battleship on alert there. All right, more solar farms. Let's move our tank army back in the right direction. Right, we need another bomber here from Barktree. Let's take out this guy too. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll in with our tank. And we're going to pillage some of their science. This gives us only taken down 1 turn for our predictive systems, but it is something. Right, so next, yeah, we are waiting with you. Okay, York. What do we want to do next at York? Let us build a lumber mill in the jungle there. Right, Millicent. Yeah, Millicent. So you can steal great works from Segu. So we will get on with that. So Nadashar is desperate for some resources here. He would like some oil, some niter, and some coal. He's willing to give us 21 gold a turn. Open borders. I will give the guy open borders for ourselves as well. And open borders as well is probably something I should look at trying to give anyone that will accept it at the moment. That's going to allow more tourism into our empire. And again, another knock-on effect is just stopping any stronger cultures from running away with it from ourselves. But also, Nadashar is willing to throw in the prodigal son himself, Swidhen. So he doesn't want my open borders. But what if I just... What do you... That's fine. You're fine with it now. Okay. Strange guy. We accept that. And we have Swidham back. So that is awesome. All right. And we have another +3 era score for a fully built up water park at the city of Sunderland. So that is awesome. I was kind of thinking we may not need to worry about era score. We're probably going to be not needing it. And I was kind of thinking, you know what? We're probably going to end it in this episode. But I'm starting to get the feeling this end of game might be more of a slog than I was anticipating. So we'll see what happens. We keep on going. We've got 8 turns left for a possible 2 and 4 diplomatic points. So, and if we look, that is all we need. Well, we only actually need 2 now. So to win either one of these would win us a game on a diplomatic victory. And yeah, we're so close. I'm so happy to see, except for religion, we've had no part in any religion whatsoever. But I'm happy to see that on so many fronts we have climbed up from the lower levels of the table, and we are right up there with other people. It makes me really happy to see that. All right, so we can pillage for a bit more science here with our tank army, and that will complete predictive systems for us. And we have another 1 era score for completing that as well. So we have other things lined up, and so we know what advanced power cells are, and that will that's just a boost for giant death robots, which we've not even got to yet. But what we really need is smart materials. So we're still waiting to reveal that. So we will keep plugging away with our science there. We will hold another turn and pillage again with our tank army. We're not going to go on the offensive here, so we will stand down our jet bombers. Okay, Alice, the wonderful, wonderful Alice, is going to disrupt rocketry at Mohenjo-Daro for us with a little bit of luck. Okay, and our jet bomber is not happy to be so close to a free city, so we'll just skip turn for them. Keep moving back in the right direction with our guy. We've still got some older units that we could upgrade, like a field cannons here, but I'm going to save the money because we might need them for things like paying a load of money to try and win these age requests. So we will just hold on to our money and see about that. So we now have the ability to build offshore wind farms though. So we need to get quite a few builders out from Stoke, and they're going to have the most build charges. So that's going to take a little bit of money from us as well. So let's get 1 built. Right, let's go back to where we were, Plymouth. All right, I feel that they have enough power, so we need to go to places like London and just get some either solar farms down or some wind farms down for us. Right, let's go back to gold. I want to get in as much gold in as I can. Niani, it's 22, and we are okay for housing there. Sorry, it was Wolverhampton, wasn't it? So we are okay for housing there. So come on. Right, Niani will do for us. Okay, Emery has returned and they got another promotion, and we will go with wow, the choices. We will go with smear campaign. We have some more resources to sell to Solomon. We'll take his money. Okay, so Millicent aborted because there's no longer a great work available at Segu. That's unfortunate. And right, so Sunderland's production, they've completed the aquatic center. What do we want to work on next? I'd say flood barrier, but 48 turns. Again, that seems ridiculous, but we'll put that in regardless. Right, Wolverhampton has done the trader. We have got lots of happiness now for this end anyway. So let's build a shipyard for Wolverhampton here. Tarsus has built the sewers, and what else do we want to do for Tarsus now? All right, so we could build a dam in at Tarsus, otherwise we're going to risk getting damaged here. So we will do that. Right, Swidhen, the return of Swidhen. All right, it's been so long. Right, so he had the promotions of license to kill to remove governors, and also guerrilla leader to recruit partisans. That could be something quite fun to go and do, though at this level it would take 1-2 turns at most for any of the AIs, I think, to deal with any partisans recruited. So his best tool is still neutralize governor. And I might be interested to see what effect it will have on Susa if we go send him to Susa and try and take out their governor there. So that is what I'm going to do. Okay, we will build a lumber mill in York. Okay, and we will deploy our fighter just to see a bit more. Like to know what's going on our front lines. Okay, so Segu no longer has a great work. We will find a new place for Millicent to go, still within the Mali Empire. Yeah, so maybe Karina will do. All right, so we're back with our builder. We've got no tiles left to repair around here. So where do we want to go? Let's send this guy towards London as well, and we'll see what power we can give London. They finished their decommissioning now, so we have power which will be drawn from elsewhere. Right, so we might as well build a research lab in at London, and they're going to take us two turns, and it's going to give us a nice boost to our science there. Sunderland has lost the tiles it could save, so never mind on that 48 turn seawall. Okay, so let's put 2 turns into a sewer, just keep our heads above water with our housing there. And we have another barb camp that has popped up. Just try and deal with this guy then. We'll again move our tank army back in the right direction. And let's just finish this Spec Ops guy with our bomber there, and that stopped him returning to the camp and them spawning out some units to be problematic. Okay, let's move our destroyer fleet armada out one and just put them on alert, and pillage one more time with our tank army, and that's completed telecommunications for us. All right, so that then puts us on to lasers and guided systems. We're not going to reveal the others until we've got robotics and nuclear fusion. So we'll keep on working towards that. Okay, right. We have the builder here from Stoke. So let's start with a solar farm. Right, this guy can also, let's send him out and we build a offshore wind farm as well. Right, Emery, you are also a cat burglar. Where do we want to go with Emery? Let's go to Mustahi. Okay, so this campus is fully pillaged now. So let's move him back to Mashhad and just wait and see what we need to do. Okay. All right, so we now have had the city of Adana flipped to a free city as well. And they are falling to our influence as well. Right, we've got our spy moving to Susa as well to try and remove their governor and see what loyalty we can drop here at Susa. We are working our way through the later stage techs as well, trying to find our way towards our late game space projects. And all right, Solomon has actually reached and researched smart materials, but he has not completed the third project yet. So that gives us a little breathing space between him being able to move on to that. We have Alice working her magic at Mohenjo-Daro. However, I don't know where they might be. This could be where they're doing their Mars colony project from. So Kayseri might be how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Alice has 4 more turns. We might as well let her finish that, and then we'll move her to Kayseri. Hildred has 2 more turns at Bursa. If they are successful, we will move him to Kayseri 2. And I'm not sure if I can see an industrial zone for Kayseri here. However, we'll move him there in 2 turns, and it should give us a better view to see if that is where indeed they are doing their Mars colony project from. So we'll carry on doing what we can to stop the AIs from progressing towards a science victory. You know what? We've only 6 more turns to complete an aid request and win a diplomatic victory. It would seem like a bit of a silly idea. So, in fact, I'm not going to call it there. I was going to call it there, but we'll just push a bit longer today, and I think we will see out the game. All right, we have a broken entertainment complex at Manchester. Let's fix that. And then we will need to look into their housing. So let's move in with our tank army. Can our bomber reach? They can. Okay, and we'll just walk in and clear that camp in the next go. All right, we will get some offshore wind farms online at Stoke and also here at York. Right, Stoke has decommissioned. They are now green. Let's put them into producing builders for us. That will be good for them. Right, Bucktree. Bucktree can go ahead and try and build a biosphere. Let's move this guy over and repair that tile for us. Okay. We don't want their guys coming in and pillaging any of our stuff. Let's just deal with them before they can move in and do anything. We'll also deal with this guy here. Okay. Right, Millicent is in Karina, and we are going to try and steal. Great work. Okay, and Emery. Right, they have, as it happens, a project going on here. So let's just have a look where they are at on their science as well. So that's just a second project. We're not worried. We just concentrate on what they are good at, and that's stealing some great works. Ouch. And we are being hit by an almighty dust storm Haboob. Awesome name. So that's destroyed Liverpool a little bit. Right, we've got inspiration for suffrage. Right, let's crack on. Research lab completed at London. What can we do? Let's do send aid projects. And what do we want to do here at Newcastle? There's nothing really for us to do except for the same. So let's send our aid projects. Manchester has fixed the entertainment complex. We've fixed the arena. And so much damage. Right. Let us repair the campus. More stuff is probably going to get destroyed here. Let's buy a builder from Sunderland, and we'll move him in from the back here and just move in and try and repair some of the damage that has been done. Sunderland has also completed their sewer. And again, except for send aid projects, not really got anything urgent to be done there. Another decommissioned city, and we will send aid. Okay, right, we do have a guy here. We'll take him out. Yeah, no other guys. Right, so they are 5 and 5 and 8 turns away from flipping over to us. Right, so we need some power. Where else could we possibly put some power in? We do have, we can put a wind farm, offshore wind farm in right here. And that might, probably won't get us back online, but that's a first step. All right, we'll put them on alert. We are out of power here as well. Let's just buy another builder there as well. We need more builders to get these powers back online. That is another unit we could just deal with quickly. Okay, clear that camp as well. Okay, right, offshore wind farm. Keep working towards getting these cities back online power wise. Okay, we'll put a solar farm in there. All right, so we have completed disrupted sovereignty. So we have our top tier government ready for us. And that has given us a +2 era score as well. Right, so we need to have a look at sorting out our policies in here. Right, let's start from the top. We will keep integrated space cells in, 5-year plan, yeah, and rationalism. I'm happy for that too. Gunboat diplomacy, we want that. Raj, I'm not too sure, but let's get International Space Agency in for a diplomatic policy slot. And now let's look what else we want to put in. Okay, so we definitely want to keep our resource management in for our +1 additional yields for aluminium and oil. So we can keep our units all working. Okay, and civil prestige as well. I think having that in and helping our housing and amenities and general happiness as well, that will be good for us to keep in. Okay, and trade confederation as well. We have 12 trade routes. That is a boost to our culture and science that we could do with keeping in as well. Right, we've got 2 more slots. Let's put in economic union. That's going to help with our money production, and e-commerce as well, which will help with production and gold again. So let's go with that. We have failed in our mission at Bursa. Okay, that is unfortunate. All right, so our civic, where do we want to go next with our civic? We'll get environmentalism done, and we will go from there. All right, Sweden has made it to Susa, and we are going to try and neutralize the governor. We will see what happens there. Right, we'll put our bombers on alert. We don't need to take out any more units yet. Okay, we need offshore power. So we will do that. Yep, keep on getting out and building power where we can. Right, let's move these guys towards sort of Manchester and Newcastle. We need more power here, but that is enough to get Stoke back online. Move our tank army back as well. Right, so Hildred failed at Bursa, but we were going to move you to Kassiri after. So let's do that. Kassiri. There we go. All right, Manchester, right, has repaired. We have so much more to repair. All right, let's start with the Royal Navy Dockyard and Liverpool. The destruction. Oh, the destruction. Campus destroyed, entertainment complex destroyed, theatre square destroyed, industrial zone destroyed. Liverpool is on its knees. All right, let's just work our way down the list. It's devastating. All right, let's buy our very own builder actually from Liverpool for Liverpool. All right, Stoke-upon-Trent has built us a builder. Let's keep on pumping those builders out should we need them. All right, Sparta can work on an arena next. All right, and lasers has been completed there as well. Right, counter spy, we will renew that mission for whatever good it does. Even London here has been decimated by that Haboob dust storm. It has really done a number on us. Let's go straight into London, and we will repair the industrial zone. We need the production there for our next space project should we need it as well. All right, we need to get out and repair some fisheries, heal some units. That was a devastating dust storm. It really was. Right, we move him down with his mates. Right, let's get that's for London. All right, build solar there. That's Manchester back online. We will get the offshore wind farm here. That's Newcastle back online too. Right, let's move towards Liverpool here. All hands on deck to save Liverpool. All right, let's carry on moving you in the right direction as well. Right, that's enough power there for Stoke. So let's build them a fishery while we can. All right, our submarine armada. All right, we have invaders. Let's start off with our city defenses on that battleship there, and a battleship also. Let's move one out and finish them off. Right, let's move towards this guy. Right, we will deal with this barbarian camp as well. Right, Manchester, the repair job is on. Right, we're going to need to start with the lighthouse next. Liverpool. Right, the housing has just been absolutely obliterated. Royal Navy Dockyard next for them. Okay, what do we want next at Wolverhampton? Let's do the seaport for them. Mashhad has done bread and circus. Right, let's carry on and do the same for them. All right, we've got 3 turns left for our aid requests. We're in the lead for the aid request for Mansa Musa, but well behind for our aid request for Solomon, and Mansa Musa is just so far ahead. We do have the cash. We want to save our cash, and we will put that towards trying to win those projects. Right, York has built the granary. We'll just put a monument in there. All right, well, we anticipated the flood here, but we didn't get the dam built in time, so we have been hit by a major flood as well. Natural disasters everywhere are putting us on our knees. Okay, but we have successfully disrupted rocketry at Mohenjo-Daro with Alice. We can always rely on Alice. Let's move in with our submarine. We will put a shot onto this guy. They have earned themselves a promotion. Bring our battleship in as well, and we'll put another shot in. Okay, Alice, well done, Alice. We are now going to move you to Kasiri, where we can see you have indeed got a space project going on. So let's move you to Kasiri. Okay, London, we need to carry on repairing. So workshop next for London. Manchester, shipyard next for Manchester. Next for Liverpool, the lighthouse. Okay, that's another builder built. We will again just keep churning these guys out. In fact, let's just quickly do a send aid project for them. Right, we have power. We need more power at Pasagadia. So we will move them around the long way, shall we? Okay, let's move our tanks to the front line. And they can just hold the line for us there. Okay. Let's move this guy up. We need to repair for Liverpool. Keep moving in as well. And these guys in as well. Okay. God, now we are being hit by a major drought as well. These natural disasters are just rolling in thick and fast, and we are being hammered left, right, and centre. I feel like someone's got something against me here. All right, we have completed guidance systems there and environmentalism. Right, so we need to choose to go on to near future governance next for our civic. And we are automatically rolling over to robotics for our science as well. Let's put a shot in with our battleship here. And we've got a promotion here for our submarine as well. So silent running promotion for them there. All right. London can repair. Let's repair the factory. All right. So we're still well out in the lead for our project, our aid project for Mansa Musa. We need to speak to Solomon, and we need to give him a gift, the gift of gold. We're going to give him 7,000. Luckily, we're in a position to be able to do that. But we're one turn out here. And if we just remind ourselves as well, we're on 18 points. We get 2 points for winning one of these, which we're already on course for. So we just got to finish up our turns here, and then we are going to learn whether we have successfully managed to win the game or not. Right, so what do we want to do in Newcastle? We're going to do send aid. And Manchester, we're going to send aid, send aid, send aid, because that's what we're doing. We are sending aid. We are, essentially, that is how we are winning the game. Right, we need to do anything with this guy. Let's do something. Okay, we'll move this guy in. And another wind farm as well. Hildred. What are we doing with you, Hildred? You've made it down to Katsir. You are going to... what are you going to do? Yeah, so there's no industrial zone here. So what would you be doing? Steel tech boost. All right. So we have finished near future governance, and we have successfully stolen a great work as well, and another one as well. So that is cool. We have won that one, and we have won that one. So I think all that's going to take is us rolling over into the next turn, having those points issued to us. That's another city, the city of Ray. It's given us +2 era score, and also the city of Parsa, another +2 era score. Right, so what do we want to do at Ray? Let's build you a food market. Parsa, you can repair your library. All right, let's get some diamonds back online. We will build an industry on that. Just put a mine on that one there. And we'll build some more green energy as well. All right. All right, let's move him in towards Passacadia with our builder there. Right, Millicent has another promotion. Let's go with Con Artist. Our next civic can be, let's go with Smart Power Doctrine. London can repair one more thing. The food market. And Plymouth. Plymouth can work on stadium. Why not? Okay. Let's get another trader built in case we need it. And we will build a sewer in Sparta. Right, Emery has a promotion too, and you can go with Quartermaster. Right, Pingala can go back into London. We have another promotion. Let's promote Raina to Harbour Master, shall we? Oh, we have another promotion too, where she can become a tax collector as well, and everyone can hate her. All right, we have 1,000,001 envoys to send out. So let's become the suzerain of as many as we want. We'll put 6 into Johannesburg. All right, put 6 into Hattusa. We can do 6 into Taruga. And then we have 3 left. So we can become the suzerain of Samarkand too. So let's do that. Okay, so we will See what happens here. Oh, one more person wants to do something. Let's move you back and build a solar farm for you. So I'll be a bit amazed if this doesn't end here. This guy always wanting to talk about the beauty of horses. He's a weird one. Okay, Adana has flipped to a free city. I'm nervous. I feel like I'm expecting it to happen, but for some reason, like it's not going to happen. And there we have it. I really, really thought it wasn't coming there, but we have done it. All right. So it wasn't my favorite type of victory. And I feel like if we pushed on, we could have got victory through another means as well. But overall, after a really long and hard start playing as the English Empire, we've managed to do it. I'm really happy with the progress we made, and I've really enjoyed doing this. Thank you everyone that's been watching through and has watched up to this point as well, and I can't wait to get another series underway. If anyone's got any ideas for who I should play as, or anything specific I should be doing, let me know. And as always, if you've enjoyed the content today, leave me a like, leave me a comment of anything you have to say about the playthrough we've done. And yeah, I'm really happy. I've got a big smile on my face. So yeah, really, really pumped. So yeah, I hope you've all had a brilliant day and enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you again in the next one for start of a new series. See ya.